Gelato, squadre classe, ma dei gatti, chi possono un gelato, mi vieta di gigante. Si parla di tappi, quando scende c'è un po' di tassi, si armadia come un po' di tappi, fare un po' come pesci, non che pesci, pesci, sottolinea l'attenzione, c'è un po' di attenzione. You already know I can rap, the man them trap, I can do that too. I picked up the phone, I heard some terrible news, I'm really on move. They made some changes, we got their boots. I made some change, I feel that the young G's took them shopping and got them shoes. This whole forgot she got paid. It was lucky or ringtone, picking up phones, no fair, don't call that microphones. I feel like I got my ball in the soul in the way that I got through highs and lows. Everything's got full up on IG models, and back in the day I was stack these hoes. I don't check my eye down when I look in, but I hide my clothes. Never thought I'd find love in my lane. I've always been cold, naive. I blame. I came from blocks where they talk with pain. Now I talk soft when I say your name. No feels when I'm talking to you. You're the one place that I come and be true. So my bros, I'd never get tired, but I see your eyes and I think that's mine. You take me signs I never showed. Late night drives when I let that go. You held me down, my funds were low. Now we toast to wins, no stress, just grow. Let me tell you what the man don't get, bro. It ain't just vibes, it's deeper than text. The way you read me when I'm bored or vexed. Calm my storm and it feel complex. I was out late trying to make that stack. You said come home and I text right back. Used to be lost in the trap and stats. Now I'm writing bars about love on tracks. Your mum said he's got a good heart. I just smile because I played my part. From a cold block to a warm embrace. So the only safe space in the world so dark.
So, are we giving out buys already? In our VIP channels and what?
Everyone got something to say, but nothing to show. Took time and put in the work, no matter the weather, we running the show. I'm big, they know my face, my private life, nobody knows. Me, I'm on route to the cash, I ain't got maps, I know where to go. CC runners, LV code, we get money, I go goals. Popular alone, I'm good on my own, I ain't no shit, I still have hope. I said I would do it, they said I'm a joke. I don't know why he's going on back, cause we know who he is and he ain't on smoke. I got holes on ropes, they say how high when I'm telling them jump. They ask me group, I'm saying it's us, she wanna get lit, wanna get drunk. I play out the back, she give me the front, hitting it well, now she in love. I don't care if it's been 10 years, I'm spinning the block like, hey, what's up? Everyone got something to say, but nothing to show. Time we put in the work, no matter the weather, we running the show. I'm big, they know my face, my private life, nobody knows it. Yeah, I'm on route to the cash, I ain't got maps, I know where to go. Yo. Came in the game like, yo, just pay me. I got them old ones, you and I know that not one could be my lady. Right now I'm sat in my whip and I feel like I need to move me shaky.
Hello, so I hope everyone is good today. Welcome back from the weekends. So everyone was having any issues and talking about the wars that were happening in Iran, and everyone expected gold, of course, to push up, which it actually did very early in the morning, and I expected in some drop. So for now, I've been waiting for the market to actually give us some entry zone or some entry level so that we could have in some gold trades. But it has been nothing kind of crazy because it's giving in some impulsive candles whereby it's very hard to have in that entry that someone would want to have in. But this is the setup that we want to focus on for now, so that we see if we can make in some good amount. Now they're coming back to the entry zones so that we enter in. Hope we'll just wait for the confirmation that we should enter. But they're coming back to the entry levels, and I believe it will push up. So everyone, here we are live on YouTube. We'll be having in these live sessions every single trading day. And if we fail to get in some good entries in the New York session, we at least don't fail to come back for the we don't fail to come for the London session, for the New York session. So gold is at a point which I could call some good sniper entry today. And since the markets ain't that stable this time round, we should try to. I lost in some internet connection, but the good thing I'd given out that setup to you. And it's a sniper one. That's what I can tell you right now. It's actually sniper entry right now. Wow, it has moved over 100 and oh my god, it has moved some good pips. Let me show you one thing. Let me show you one simple thing here. We're on that setup of gold, and I've actually flipped in this small account, and it gave me some good amounts, okay? And we are live trading on YouTube. It has actually moved in. It was a very good sniper entry, you know. This was a very good sniper entry. We are here, we are scalping actually. So whatever I'm seeing people here saying it's dropping, it's doing what, but for me, these small good pips that I always get make sense for me. I've so far got 200 pips from that setup I've given to you guys on YouTube. We are live trading on YouTube, and we have so far got in sniper 200 pips. So that's what we call in this simple scalping strategy. If you actually know how to trade with it, okay, if you know how to trade with it, it makes sense, because so far it is moving in some good pips, and we are live trading on YouTube. The link is in bio. So whoever was saying that gold will drop didn't know that me, I'm a scalper. Now these are 300 pips so far. These are 300 pips, bro. 300 pips so far. And this makes sense. This makes sense. It should have some good amount, huh? That someone could actually, yeah, someone could actually close profit with it. I've closed in some profits with that small entry that I took. I can show you. I put in a small 0.1. It was like something I was testing. I got in some 150 pips, but these 150 pips right now it is in 300 pips. So if I had to hold, or if I had put in some big lot size or some reasonable lot size, I'd make in more money. You understand? So if let's say I'd put in lot one right now, I'll be having in $3,000 in just these seconds. Okay. So my strategy is very easy to learn, very easy to get in these sniper entries if you actually uh, know how uh, to get in you know how to you know how to take profit, because right now we have moved 300 and some good pips, 340 pips so far. Okay, now those people we are saying we are selling till this level, we are selling this till this level. You don't know the power of these candlesticks. You don't know the power of these candlesticks, because for me, in most cases, my issue is this candle to close the way it closed. Then I wait for a retest on this candle. So in most cases, I wait for this candle to retest my zone, whatever zone I be having. Then I enter in the market. Okay, and in most cases, let's say I want to scalp or I want to make in some quick money, it's very easy, because these 340 pips, they are very hard for someone to get. And I was not in for sales, because I've been sleeping, I've been observing the market, been observing the issue of wars, the issue of what. So I would have even called this sell, because you see these multiple candle rejections at my psychological zones, and then this liquidity soup that I told you about. I would have in these cells if at all if at all I was in that moment of making that amount. You could check here this sell from here up to here. Let me show you. From actually here, let me show you. From actually here up to here, gold has moved 1,000 pips, but I won't tell you that for that entry I caught it. Never, I didn't catch it. I was sleeping and waiting for this zone that I've given out. So these are over 300, and I want to continue reminding you, these are over 380 pips so far, and in a 15-minute candle. So this strategy is very easy to learn if you actually know what to do. Because I came here on live. I came here on live when this setup was when we are still on this bearish candle. So I told people I'm just waiting for a confirmation to trigger in the sales, and we've been having in these live trading sessions every single day. Let me show you. Let me try to show you the buy zone that I took. This was the buy zone from this level. So meaning whatever I always tell you is what I always use. Okay, I just moved out from this level, but you could check the level that I entered from. Meaning it was easy for me, or it's always easy for me to flip in these accounts if I actually know how these candles react. And I hope it's something that everyone has to learn. Someone has to learn. It's something that everyone has to learn. Okay, and we shall of course update our pips that we have moved on gold. We are so far up 400 pips. We are so far up 430 pips. So even in these times of wars, of course, it's always kind of easy for us to get these entries if you actually know how to scalp. Huh? And you could look also at the market structure, the way how my chart looks like. You can't tell me that the way this chart looks like I can fail to get an entry. I can't fail to get an entry. I wait for many things to happen. Okay, you could see it's marked with the London highs. It's marked with the New York AMs and New York highs. Okay, New York lows. You could see a lot of things. I mark out the midnight open. I know that if market, let's say, trades above the midnight open, I know what will happen. If it trades below, I also know what will happen. Okay, and also you could see the structures. You could see the multiple candle rejections on my zones that I be having. Also here the multiple candle rejections that I be using. So for me, my strategy, if you don't have that stress, you're not that pressurized, it's very easy for you to actually master it and getting some money, because it's always easy to making some money with this strategy. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we always be live on YouTube. We always do live trading on YouTube, and people always be waiting for these live sessions because people are making some good amounts. So for the free trading community, you should not forget to tap the link in the bio so that you could not miss out. Now I can lower my TP, okay, because now these are over 1000 and some pips. Of course, market might not reach that level unless it has in that aggressive thingy. And my TP would be here, this FVG. I can add this FVG here, because market will actually can even sell from that level if at all it is creating these candles, and it can stop in that level, then creating more chances for sellers. But so far for us, we have gotten more than 104, more than 430 pips in this strategy, meaning I mastered gold. That's what I can tell you. I always mastered gold. I know how I could trade with gold, and I know how to handle it. What I can tell you, market is very risky. This market is very risky, and another thing, it's emotional. Market trading is emotional. You can easily fail to make some good amounts, because market is emotional, market is stressful. You can easily make losses and quit. You can easily fail to be determined this thing. So it's very easy for you to fail in this market, because a lot of people have come and have failed to making some good amounts, and then they had to quit. So that's how charts behave. Now you could see that after, market normally doesn't even go for those many, for these many pips, these 430 pips in just a 15-minute candle. It's very rare. It's very rare, very rare, but it happened. So just know that after that you might have in these sales, these impulsive sales, cause man, a 15-minute candle to go over 430 pips is something very big. It's something very big, and most cases people think it's impossible, but it is possible because you could see what's happening here. You could see what's happening here, and at least we have managed to secure in some positions. Some positions, and me right now, I won't quit. Right now, I'm just waiting for re-entries. If we happen to get them here, okay. I'm just waiting for either I can sell again or I can buy, and I will take it. I don't want to misuse the chances. I will take it if at all I get that opportunity. If at all I get that opportunity. If at all I get an opportunity for it. But those people are very good. So people who always want to learn how to scalp, learn how to get these impulsive moves. For me, I can trade the retracement. People could be buying, okay, and I wait for the market to, push aggressively. Then me, I just wait for a retracement, then a continuation, or I just trade a retracement. So in most cases, that gives me good entries, and also it helps me on getting entries which I failed to get before. Because I gave in this position early. And how do you think people making money on this? People actually make money by putting in some good lot size. Now let's assume someone had put in lot one here. If someone had put in lot one and is risking, let's say, five, okay, $1,000. Let's say $1,000, because nowadays gold is very heavy. So someone would have made $4,300 in just 15 minutes. You know what that means? Something very big. And someone could even put in people. There are people who I risk actually, and in most cases, for me, if I've put in lot two, I can actually secure in lot one, then leave in another lot one when it's still moving. So when I leave in another lot one when it's still moving, I just set in a break even. Okay, so if markets comes back and hit my break even or my SL at the entry level, I make no loss. Okay, and if let's say it goes beyond to these levels here, maybe 1,000 pips from here, it means lot one can get you $10,000 in just a single run. In just a single run. So you have actually you'll actually have to know then how to do those things. So don't forget that we'll be having in these live sessions every single day, but on my YouTube channel, and the link is in bio. You could actually subscribe, share to a friend, or even join the free Telegram community. I will also have in that link in the bio. So that's how markets run. That's how markets run. It's very easy for you to get in some good amounts if you actually know what to do. If you actually know what to do, it's easy for you to make in some good amounts if you know what to do. And that's why me, I always prefer scalping better than swinging. But of course, I have in a lot of swing positions. But for someone who needs money daily, in life, you always need some money on a daily basis. That can't fail you to, you know, enter in the market and scalping, then try to make in some good amount. So that's what we are having today, and I will probably share in some other entry if I get it. But right now we are live on YouTube. We are live on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel, so because whenever it grows, the more I also get energy to be here on a daily basis. And we are getting in a re-entry very soon on our YouTube. We are live on YouTube, and we have so far secured 430 pips. I also told you the reasons as to why those pips were secured. Okay, we had in some buys at the level of 5310, because I had in my entry zone there, I had in my psychological levels there, and besides that, I also waited for the candle rejections. Okay, and my entry model is in 15-minute time frame. That's why you saw that I waited for this rejection on this 15-minute time frame, and then the moment, okay, because remember, I want you to look at this bearish candle, this one here. It didn't close on my entry point, but it closed above. And the reason why I didn't enter from the above level, it is because I knew, okay, I knew that, oh, this candle that they make next, this 15-minute candle that was bullish, I always know that it has to come back and retest. So whenever it retests, I enter. Now, right now, what are we seeing? We are seeing gold trying to come back at the entry level. I don't know if it's just retesting, but if it gives us a good confirmation again, we shall enter and hold, because in most cases, even if you see these impulsive moves that happen in the market, sometimes the market gives in chances for people who didn't enter to enter. Okay, and in most cases, if it does that, always enter in the market. Yeah, we have been people on YouTube here. We have Norbert, how are you? We have Zion Jacob. We have Rorik FX. He said news. Okay. We have Baruku FX. Said very true. How are you, bro? Hope you're doing well. Abdul Habib, he said self-made millionaire. What strategy do you use? I use a lot. I use a lot. Now, the strategy as you see here, I use a lot of things. Okay. I use price action. That one I know it in my head because it's the strategy that I first used. Okay, but then remember, I had to know that I wanted to get in intraday trades, and that's when I also learned the ICT and SMC concepts. Okay, and when I learned also the SMC concepts, it has in a lot of things that I use here. I have in a lot of conferences that I use. I also use in the BTMM, which is called the Be the Market Maker concept. You've not got a chance of me showing you that concept here, because I normally show it in the mentorship classes and what, but that's the moving average strategy. And it's also very, very good, because those moving averages, there are specific moving averages that are always used in the banks, that even banks used, even the big boys use. And we got a chance to get them. They work in line with this market. That's what I can tell you. So if you have all those concepts, the next thing that will hit you hard is your is your psychology. Okay, is your psychology. Because if you're not mentally strong in the market, you can fail to make in some good amounts. And yeah, people always making some good amount with me actually here on live. And the good thing is that we'll be having in these live sessions every single day. And it makes sense. Okay? It makes sense. It actually makes sense. And sorry, it's easy for me to, scalp in. I can see in some other pairs here, the ODJPY, it's very bullish. I've checked it on my phone here. But even gold is very volatile. Gold has been volatile since morning. Gold has been volatile. That's what I can tell you, man. It's been volatile, but I've been trying to scalp in, scalp out, and I lost in some money in the morning. I lost in some good amounts in the morning. But the good thing here is we came in here for this New York session, and we have actually made in some 430 pips, and the market is still there. I don't think, unless otherwise, but I don't think that this market will try to push again to the entry level. I don't think that. I don't think so. I think those are just retests that will work, or that will push it from where it is. Okay, there is one thing we are talking about. We are discussing about the FVGs. No, no, the BTMM concept. It's on my phone actually. So my people on YouTube, you might not get a chance to see it, but I will get you a full concept about it. These are the moving averages that I be having. They also help me a lot in trading. Because they work in line with your support and resistance levels, with your FVGs, with your with very many zones. And what's the use of them? In most cases, they help me in layering in more positions in the market. Another thing, they help me to determine the trend. Are we in an uptrend or a downtrend? Okay, they also help me to get sniper entries. Yeah, and they work in all minutes. I used to use them in 1 minute time frame, and it was very good. It was very profitable on my side. We be live trading every day on our YouTube channel. Let me show you some entries that we took today. This is the entry that we took today on our YouTube, and it has moved 430 pips the way you see it. And I told my people here that I'm trading with on YouTube that we had in some multiple rejections here. I had in a psychological level here, where I waited for this candle to close. You see it closed from above here, but I waited for this candle to first come and tap the entry again. Okay, so this, you could see these multiple rejections here. We entered from here, we got in some pips. Now we're having this candle, which is actually trying to like retest. Yeah, it's kind of bearish, kind of there, but I knew gold can't give in this 430 pips. Then it just continues that way, unless otherwise they have to bring in these manipulative candles that you see here. And for live trading sessions, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it's where we're having in this live session. So when you're having in this live session, don't forget to tap the link in the bio to join even the free Telegram community, where we give in these entries for you guys to trade, and free forex education that we'll be having in over the week. Yeah, and you could see the comments that I'm having here. Guasinga bro, how much is mentorship? Yeah, we always be here live on YouTube, so please tap the link in the bio. Let's have in some subscribers. I think I'm having something like 3K, and I don't know, but at least by this week it would make sense if I would actually grow more, if I would finish this week with, let's say, 4,000 subscribers. So you could also share to your friends so that we can work together. We'll be having in these live sessions every single day. Market is coming back. Just join in. You never know, you might get a chance for entry, or we might get in sell zone here. Okay. So join in. And I'll be analyzing a lot of pairs for you. But even leverage has been, and some brokers leverage is off. For me, I like scalping. I can enter in the market at any time. market is trying to come back to that level, but me, I don't think it will reach that level. It might change. It might turn from where it is right now. I don't think it will go down below. I saw something saying remove the filter. I actually tried to removing the filter, but I'm not so good at this technical things of TikTok and what. You're changing lives. Yeah, thank you. I've been changing lives. Of course, with people that who turn in here. Wagwan champion. Yo, bro, how are you? I can literally enter in and scalp in some trades, but what I can tell you so far, markets are literally crazy. Whatever position you take in, they are impulsive moves. I don't know if you people you've observed that thing. It's very, very crazy. What's man? Yeah, we are live trading on YouTube and we'll be having these live trading sessions every single day. So don't forget to jump in and make more money. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I saw someone last time I met someone and he was like, man, Swat, I like your lives. And he was on my live actually watching it, but he had not subscribed, so I was like, man, get serious. Of course, I'm having in some profits and then losses again because I've gotten an entry here where I've put in some re-entry positions for just scalping. You could see blues and losses. But I already showed you the account that I traded. We made in some good amount, 430 pips. That's good amount. That's good amount. Lot one is can be giving you $4,000. $4,000 for just lot one. So don't forget to always turn in and we live trade together on our YouTube channel. Username is STUARTFX Flipper and the link is in bio. We'll be live trading every single day. I told you that we should grow together as a community. That's why I always turn in here, so we can making this money together. So that we could making this money together. You could share to a friend, so we have to, so that we can go together as a community. Yeah, I'm seeing some subscribers that have come here. You could please subscribe because I'm reminding with only a few people to hit 3.4k. Is it? No, 3,000 and something. I'm not good in math, but you should subscribe to our channel so that we could go together as a community. And thanks for subscribing. I have some people who have actually subscribed, and since we started, I think this is now the 4th week. We are now making in a month, having in these live trading sessions every single day. And time can run actually. But in a month, I've so far gotten some good subscribers. You people have actually subscribed. I've had in 525 so far subscribers. So if in a month we could make it like over 500 and maybe 600 subscribers, maybe 1k, it would also make sense for us. So how many people on YouTube, on TikTok, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We're having in some hard sales here, man. And they have come back to our entry level, where I don't know if people will risk to enter in again, or what they made is literally enough. I don't know what you people have in your minds. And another thing that I don't want you people to forget, what I've literally observed for myself, because we have in these impulsive candles, market can put you anywhere. You could enter in. Let me show you one thing. This is a smaller can that I'm trading, but I'm literally in blues, bro. And I'm closing some because I'm scalping. I'm closing some, bro. The same entry has actually served in some good amounts, and the account is having in some good money. Let me show you some trades that we took today. Let me actually close it all because I've actually scalped in some good amounts. Let me close it. So on this live, I've made in on this small account, I've made in 420 USD. I'm not showing the group. You could check. Let me show you. It's the same entry as we are trading on YouTube. Same entry. I've made with you this money on live. Yeah, this money you could see. In the morning, I tried to scalp in, but I was risking small. I made in a loss of 10 USD. That's the loss I made today on this account. And you could check the profits I've made so far. On 0.2 I've gotten 274 USD. That's the first entry I took from here. So when they came back to the entry level, I actually took in this again. This no, it's this one. It's this one that I've took when I'm with you. This one I took it at first, which made me $156. So I'm always good at scalping, even if the market is always going in the same way. So I actually told you this level is very, very, very strong. You could see three candles. Huh? Three candles were making money. Where do you think we will get this strategy from? We always tell you we know how to actually trade in these strategies. We know actually what to do. And just look at the line that I had in my entries, and look at the thing where market is, and you should just be careful because now market is very tricky. It can it's very very strong, and it doesn't put you at the right entry that you've entered from. Okay, it's very very risky right now, but it, besides all that, we try to make it money. We try to make it money. We try to make it money. And don't forget that this is our YouTube channel. Don't actually forget to subscribe. It's here. I be having in some good forex content, some you see, I always be giving in some updates, somewhat. Yeah, so you could please subscribe to this channel so we can grow together as a community. I be having in these live sessions every single day, every day, every day. You could check this one. We are not very many. There is this 30 watts, that people. That's why I always have time for everyone. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so we can go together as a community. Hope you've seen what we call knowing the charts. Yeah, we talked of having the three people. I think we needed some people here to make it 400 by the end of today. You could share to your friends. We make it 400, 3,400 subscribers. Yeah, it gives me more energy to trade more. It gives me more energy. So if you actually want to know how I get in those scalp zones, let those people not lie you that they actually know how to trade if they can't have in these strong zones. Because someone could come here, tell you that I'm going to live trade with you. yet he actually can't even be profitable in this live trading for a week. You could check all my lives because they already stay recorded. You could check that if we have ever lost, I don't even remember the day we lost here on live. I don't remember. But I think there is one setup some week we made in some money, and I told people to re-enter. That trade didn't work out well. It wasn't that good. Okay, I think that's the only day that I didn't make it well. I think that's the only day. But you could actually see that, yeah, people are subscribing. I can say I have now 3,380. So just share to your friends. I just need in 20 other people so that today I can close up with 3,004. At least that's what you can actually pay me, because we make money here always. I always make money with you. I always make money with you. I always analyze these pairs with you. So, and I still have in I still have in time to actually trade with all of you. We are few people, that's why I be knowing everyone. Someone ask me analyze on this pair, I would actually go for it. But that's it for now. You could see how I've actually flipped this account in a very, very, very simple way. Scalping is hard if you actually don't know what to do, but to me, things just become simple. And remember when I told you that let me first secure what I've made. I've been knowing what I'm saying because I always know these markets are funny. They always retest. So if I've gotten some good pips like this last entry, I I um I got in two. I got in, let's say, something. Of course, again I scalped like 150 something pips. Okay, but I was like, no, let me first secure because I've made over 400 right now. That's some good amount. That's some good amount in Ugandan money. If you could actually check how much is that in Ugandan money, those people who are Ugandan here, that's close to 1.5 M. I don't know. You could also calculate on your side. And I'm growing accounts here. That's what I can tell you. I'm growing accounts here. I'm just growing accounts here. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are 40 people here on TikTok. I only need like 20 people to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in bio. Once you tap into the YouTube, just subscribe. You can even come back to this TikTok if you wanted. But again, at least let me close the day with 3,400 people. Yeah, my people, you're very lazy, so I always have to remind you so that you don't forget. My bro, Pius, how are you? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, bro. To our channel, me and you. So actually trading is very easy if you literally know how to handle it. If you literally know how to handle these markets, they become very easy. Very easy. Yeah, I'm remaining with 19 people to reach 400 subscribers. You could also watch some videos that we'll be putting in. Just know if you're good at scalping, you're good at making easy money, because these trades nowadays are not easy the way you think. You need to actually have in that strategy that can get you money. I have someone saying, bro, on YouTube is saying, bro, take us through the Samland and Nairus. I think I'll do that next time. Or now we should have in a session, a teaching session. Okay. Stuart, thank you for your service, bro. Thank you so much, Simple Jeff, for appreciating. Telemusic said, good work, Stuart, keep it up. Thank you. You know, you know how I noticed that the work I'm doing is very good and helpful. You know, people could come even into my inbox asking me, like, bro, are we having in live trades today? You know, that also keeps me more to come here, and people will share in profits that they have made in the market so far. People actually sharing some testimonies that they have made in some money. It also keeps me much onto these trades here. We are live on YouTube. Oh, someone called Korombo said we are moving. Big up, bro. Thank you so much. And again, gold is coming back the entry level. But do you think it will buy from this level again? Because let me show you. These are 4 candles. But 3 candles have tapped on that zone. Now, what do you think is going to happen next? Okay. Now, I'm telling you this through my perspective and what I know in forex trading, okay? We might actually have in some small push. Let me show you people on TikTok here. We are live trading on YouTube. Let me show you the candles that I'm talking about. So when you're not on YouTube, you're always missing too much. I think these candles here, 1, 2, 3 candles, I've tapped on this one, and we have been making 400 and I've made 430 pips so far from these candles, okay? Each candle has been moving over 400 pips, okay? And right now this candle is coming down here. What do you think will happen? Do you think again market will happen? Will buy from this zone? No, I don't think so. I don't think the way I know market won't do that. What I know, market will now come, okay, and push, sweeping these candles, sweeping the sell side liquidity that we have here, because right here we have in some good now sell side liquidity that has formed, and these people might actually want to get that side liquidity, that sell side liquidity off. Fuck, I'll name it here. Then they buy again. So they might want to liquidate some zones here. That one I'm sure of it, because I've actually been in the market for some good time. I know how market traps in the liquidities, the what and what. I actually know. And the reason why I told you that gold might drop from here is because of this fair value gaps that is trying to make. Okay. Now, like this impulsive candle that they made, we have in this fair value gap here, which actually could it's not that Not that good, but of course you know how markets react. Market can react on anything, but it's not based on it. But you could see the zone is very strong. But when they come back here, don't think that market will just jump from there. No, it can't. It can't. It will have to retest. It will have to retest some levels. So we'll be live trading on YouTube every single day. And don't forget subscribe to my channel, username STUARTFX Flipper, so that you don't miss out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, the link is in bio. I only wanted 20 people so that we could make it now remaining with 18 people, so that we could sleep today when we are having over 300 and 400 people. That's 400, that's 3.4k. Yeah, at least we should end up this month with 4,000 subscribers. That will give me more energy. I have in someone called Joseph. He said same setup but not in the trade yet. I'm waiting for the last liquidity sweep. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, bro. Someone is saying if I had an account of 100 USD, how much would I risk per trade? It depends. If it is gold, gold is nowadays is heavy nowadays. You should now put in, let's say, 0.05 on that $100 in order to survive and in order to make in some good amounts. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm only remaining with 17 people so that we can close with 400 people today on our YouTube. We'll be having in live sessions every single day. And for the free trading community, the link is in bio. Saulo, bro, you're welcome. Saulo, you've not subscribed to my channel yet, my YouTube channel. Yet the link is in the bio. We'll be having in these live sessions every single day. Bro was the first subscribe, but you didn't share to your family. You didn't give the thingy to your uncles, to your singers. You don't want your brother to grow. Saulo. And don't forget that to be having in these sessions, the London session, and also if at my side I fail to get a good entry at the London session, I literally come back to the New York session so that we could trade. But in my observation, what I've seen right now is that many people always be active in the London session, not this New York session. I know what people, and what I thought is that people actually be live in this maybe New York session because some people are after work, but I think that's not the case. People are always not in. So you have so far been on YouTube for 1 hour, and in most cases, that's when I tell people to either send in some request of their pairs, or I actually leave you, then come back tomorrow. But I think we could still be here. Yes, people, you're subscribing. I'm remaining with 16 people to reach 400 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, for the free live trading community, that's the Telegram. The link is in the bio. We're remaining with 16 people, and market is still going up. Gold is going up. You're welcome, everyone. And what we'll be doing here, we'll be discussing on forex trading issues. And another thing, do you know what I can? Let me tell you one thing about when the market has in that volatility. Maybe when the uncertainties, like those wars in the US, I mean the Iran. And remember, whenever the US is in those wars, markets become most especially the dollar becomes unstable. Okay, and investors try to put or invest their money in gold. That's why everyone is expecting gold to buy. But remember, even if gold has to be bullish or everyone expects gold to be bullish, remember this thing that that ha, market always buys and what and sells. So even if you're expecting the market to be bullish, perhaps you could come in making entries in any way. I don't know what people thought. I think people thought that by today, gold will be in 6K, but that's not how things be. Never. Someone said, called Korombo said, how is Euro USD? Actually, having some swings of Euro USD, but let's put it in, let's first check on Euro USD, yeah? Let's check on Euro USD, yeah? For Euro USD right now, it is selling, but I don't even recommend you to sell, because the entries have already left you since morning. Don't even bother. Don't buy, don't sell. Leave it till tomorrow. Leave it till tomorrow. Don't even bother to do anything about your USD right now, because you'll get problems for nothing. BTC, the buy has already left you because I wasn't live. For me, I just look on a pair and I know what it actually has to do or what it is doing. It's only this gold that can be somehow stressful, but I like it so much. That's why I can't leave it. I can't leave gold. The panda, my OB, said, he asked the question here on YouTube. It was like, how can I differentiate a reversal and liquidity? Now, I don't know how you wanted to ask that question, but of course, the liquidity zones are always marked, and those things can work in hand. Okay, they can grab the liquidity, then they make a reverse from that zone. So, Panda, I think I have to explain more about that thing. They work in hand. They work in hand. Have you looked at USD? Yeah, I've done. I've looked at USD, and we have no perfect entry right now. I don't recommend you to do anything with it. Yes, my people following me here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I be having in live trading sessions every single day. And what I don't want you to forget is that I need like over 18 people today so that we could hit 400 subscribers. We at 384 right now. We need more 16 to hit 400 subscribers. Okay, I think for YouTube, that's enough for today. We shall again catch up next time on YouTube. We shall stay live on TikTok. And I think I should also change my phone that I use because this one is putting in some color. So my people on YouTube, don't forget to turn in tomorrow so that we could have more sessions like this. Just know whenever I drop a link, just run and we're making the money. Just turn in, we're making the money. And that was it for today. We have actually gotten some good pips. I showed you my account that I actually flipped and made in some good amounts. Yeah.